What do you have?
Sounds like you open up your purse.
There's no need for me to open my purse anymore. There's nothing in it.
Hello, YouTubers.
My purse has been empty for a while.
Told you I wanted to pipe for Christmas. This is ridiculous.
Well, sure you got everything all tore up.
I tell you, everything's just tore completely up. Anyway, that's the downdraft system. It's gone. Funneling is gone.
It's really down now.
It's gone. Oh yeah. No cutting on that till next week. And the holes where the back window is done, that's there. All that got to be painted now.
All that got to be painted.
Yeah. All they got to be painted, and the walls got to be painted, and the concrete got to be painted. What else? Oh yes, the B2650. We have a little update on our steps.
Oh yes, that's right.
So what I've done is I've made the steps slightly wider, and I did it for a reason, because Kubota uses a 17 millimeter head on their bolts, and their bolts are hard to put up with these steps with a socket. So we came up with a new remedy for two reasons. Our steps, not to brag, are a bit stronger than Kubota's. So I also wanted our bolts to be a bit stronger than Kubota's. So we have
Stronger
these
step, stronger bolts.
Yeah, so we have these Allen head bolts. They're longer, and they're much easier to install. They will require a 5/16 or an 8 millimeter socket or Allen key to put up, and they basically go straight up like that,
Perfect.
and they're longer. They have a longer reach.
Yes.
So when you're putting them in, you put them in both, and then you push it right back so that the bolt is to the end of its travel, and you're good to go.
And everyone who's ordered a step is receiving.
Yeah, all our steps for the 2650 will come with this little bag, this cute little bag provided by Kathy. We just ask that you send the bag back.
No.
No. And yeah, so that's what you're going to have.
That's a souvenir because that's been touched by me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there'll be a pile of them on eBay now.
Maybe I should be signing those baggies.
Yeah, exactly. So don't flatter yourself.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Oh yeah, and I would be.
I've got fans out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fancy. Yeah. There's one of them right there on the floor. Look.
No, that's not one of them. That one's too dirty. I don't have dirty fans.
That's a downdraft fan. What else? Yeah. So the progress is still going ahead back there. We will show you when it's completely done. People get very upset when I say that, and if I get any more dirty friggin' comments from people saying, well, I think you should have showed us now, I will not show it at all, because I'm like a cat. When you get my fur up, that's it.
Oh yeah, they're not my fans. Mine wouldn't do that.
But you know, like, we show what we want to show when we want to show it. So anybody, and all of these people who have been saying that to me are people who aren't subscribed to us, and they're also they're trolls. You go and you check them, and they have no information, no history on them. So I delete and ban. Done. That's how I handle it. What else is new?
So you got that dooflicky over there? What's
This
that?
is a dooflicky. Yeah, that's a motorized dooflicky.
Dooflicky, yeah.
Okay. This is a very unique system. Now, a lot of you fellas out there who like boy toys are gonna really enjoy this. This is something that I never ever anticipated owning, and it's a stump grinder. Simple as that.
Simple.
It's got a brake here. Put on the brake. Brake's only on one wheel. And when you start it up, you go over to the stump. The cutters are on that end, and you just go back and forth, back and forth. This particular stump grinder is designed for softwood. You can get a much bigger, designed for hardwood. Now, why did I buy this? This is brand spanking new. It was never ever started. It had no oil in it. It had no gas in it. It had nothing in it. Nothing.
Clean, pristine.
It's got carbide cutters. Show me the cutters.
Ooh.
The cutters are impressive.
They are impressive.
10 or 12 cutters, isn't it?
Yeah, at least.
It's got a British Stratton engine.
Impressive.
And it's a really nice rig. Princess Auto had them there all summer, and I was walking along looking at them all summer, $12.99. I'm thinking, boy, you know, I've had to rent these, eh? We have. Eh?
Yes, we have.
We've had to rent them. And what I like about a stump grinder, yeah, people are going to say, yeah, but you can remove the stumps, you have a backhoe.
Oh,
You'll tear up God's green earth
oh yeah.
pulling up some of these stumps. Like the stump is that big, but by the time you're done, the hole is that big and it's that deep.
4 feet long.
Right? You know?
10 feet deep.
I'm telling you, you can look down and you can see parts of China down in the hole.
Oh yeah.
Right? So stump grinder is great because you take the top of the stump down below grade, 3-4 inches below grade, and you rake up the chips. You put a little topsoil, a little bit of seed, and 2 weeks later, you don't even know there was a stump there.
Done.
Now, you know, that's not good for anybody going farming because they're going to hit the stump again. But, you know, for the average homeowner, it's a
The
great rig.
non-farmer. Yeah.
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 So, you know, last Sunday we were in the city and Kathy begged and pleaded for me to bring her over to Princess Auto. I don't want to go over to Princess Auto. Then she hurt my hand trying to twist it. And I screamed, okay, I'll go over to Princess Auto with you. And when we pulled in, I seen the sticker on this thing. And said, oh man, there must be something wrong.
Then I begged you to buy it for me.
Yeah, so anyway, that boys, this is Kathy's Christmas gift.
So you've been saying.
Yeah, but when I presented it to her on the way back, I had the heat turned right up in the van, but it was still really cold.
Couldn't get warm.
Anyway, believe it or not, this was the retail price, $12.99.99. Then they put it on sale for that, and it didn't go. So when we pulled in, they were putting the sticker on it for that.
Well, it was a no-brainer.
Well, exactly. So
Yeah.
that's what we paid for that.
I just had to have it.
I said, well, you know, you buy her a stump grinder this year, probably a box blade next year, she'll have a nice little fit out for the tractor that she's going to buy next year.
Gosh,
What's wrong?
You're so funny.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but we have a surprise for the B2650.
That's true.
Yes.
The B2650. I was getting carried away with
You
stuff
were
about you
carried
for
away.
Christmas.
Look, I'm on the business end of it
Yeah,
here.
but I
Forget
just
that.
wanted to show all the ladies how generous your husband is to you by buying you these tools.
Yes, the ladies cannot believe their ears and eyes here this morning.
Folks, I'm going to tell you something. A B-series mod wouldn't even exist here only for Kathy. I don't know why this. I think her next tractor is probably going to be a B model because she keeps saying, well, you know, I just had like 3 customers ask me for this, and you know, I think you should build this, and I don't want to build it, Kathy. We'll build it anyway. So anyway, I go out and I build it. I get interested in it, and it really looks good when it's done. So the B guy's got a new mod, and the mod is for what model backhoe?
BH77.
BH70. Because I don't remember model numbers
Yeah.
really well because I have my head full of numbers. So I refuse. My hard drive is basically full
It was
now.
easier for me because I'm working on the orders, so
Yeah.
it has to come in. Yeah, tobacco 77 on the B2650.
So you guys will now have, or we will now starting Monday. We have them half done now. I hear beepers. Am I going insane? But anyway, yeah, I'm going insane, but I got nothing to do with the beepers. We are now building outrigger locks
That's right.
for a very limited number.
Yes.
I'm not going to be doing these for too long. We're going to have a run for about, I'm going to say, a week, and it could be less. So that's it. They look much like on the BX. They're a little different shape. They're a little heftier. The pins in them are longer. They're built for this tractor.
Well, that's right. I don't know how many people have asked me if the 2601 outriggers would fit.
Yeah.
They won't because it's smaller backhoe.
We're kind of doing it out of respect for the people that's already purchased, like,
Well, that's right.
because, you know, pretty well every one of them called up and said, well, will you have outrigger locks? And Kathy said, hey, we're going to build outrigger. I said, no, we're not going to build outrigger locks. Then she started telling me about the people buying these things as well.
Yeah.
You know, they supported us here, so those orders will be filled first. And if you want yours, get your order in, and there's usually a 3 or 4 day over
Yes.
wait,
Yeah.
and then they're shipped, right?
Exactly.
So, and that's it. So you're going to have a nice outrigger lock system, and when you're storing your machine, you won't have these outriggers fading down, striking the car, striking the mower, striking whatever, you know, or just coming down enough that you can walk into them in the dark, and then you hear screams of pain coming from the shed,
Yes.
right, which is not good either. So save yourself a lot of anguish and agony. Get yourself a set of outrigger locks for your 2650. What else? So that's the step. That's the outrigger lock. I'm trying to think of it. Oh, this here. This here. I'll show you this here. This is pretty good. It's called a tool cube.
That's what it's saying down here. Yep.
Comes with his own casters.
Yeah, you spinner.
It's made in Canada.
Is it now?
Yep. And you can get a close up of that, so people can look it up. We have no affiliation with this company at all, but Princess Auto sells their products. I was very impressed with this. This is
with the quality, yeah.
the quality in this is just unbelievable.
And you like the fact that it was galvanized as
Well, it's 18 gauge. It's double hemmed, so it's even stronger again. And it's just the way it's designed. You can get a bamboo top for it.
Oh yeah, a lot of
Right?
accessories.
You can get another top that goes on it. When you go on their website, you'll see it. And not only that, they're stackable, pegboard built into it. You also have keyholes on it so you can hang them on the wall.
Yeah.
The sliders are very smooth, nice and quiet, ball bearing. And you can buy this divider for it. This is super cool. Just watch. Yeah.
Okay, you can change your size.
You can change. Yeah, exactly. Right now, I don't have this all put together properly yet because this came in here about a week ago, and I haven't had time to even look at it really. And drawers get a little bit deeper.
Deeper, yeah.
You know. And
3 the same.
yeah,
Three.
and one real deep one. Now, why did I buy this? I'll show you something else. Lockable. Right?
Sweet.
So, and if the other one goes on top, you can lock the two of them together the way they're designed. The casters are really cool. The caster's got this rubber dampener between the caster and the cabinet itself, so it absorbs shock. Also, when you put your brake on it, which is brakes on all 4 wheels, it also locks in the direction and also keeps it from moving. So it's pretty neat. Nice system. Really like it. Why did I buy it? I had anticipated building a cabinet for a custom welding table that will soon be fabricating. Now this is going to be a welding cabinet that's going to be very much different than most, okay? But when I saw this, I said, you know what? For the amount of time and expense and tooling that I would have to purchase to build this, it was cheaper for me to buy it. So we bought this, and this is going to be part of the welding cabinet. I like the fact that it's galvanized and not painted. I want the industrial look, because I'll give you a little clue of what's going to go on next door. In the new system out here, in the new section, we're going to have a vintage industrial atmosphere.
That's right.
Okay? There's going to be some new things, but the atmosphere, when you go out there, it's going to be a little bit of modern architecture and vintage industrial architecture. So it's going to be a very unique place.
Very cool.
I'm kind of excited about it, as you can tell.
Yeah, I
know?
can tell.
And what else? We got some other things, but we won't mention that now. What else is it? That's it, isn't it? Yeah. See you, folks.
See ya.
Yeah, I gotta start making some more mods here now. We got some flat bar there on the floor, and electricians will be here Monday to finish up. They were supposed to be here this week, but they didn't finish up. So Monday, they're going to finish up. Carpenters are still got a little bit of stuff to do out there, but things are going well. It's
Exactly.
by the time Christmas break comes, I'll be able to go out there and sit down, hopefully, and enjoy what we've worked hard to do. Because this has been going on since September. And I've pretty well had my full of it now.
Oh yeah, I think we're pretty well.
Yeah. I don't think anybody wants to be really coming in here tormenting me.
We're right on edge.
Right on edges, just like I got the one nerve left, and everybody talks to me, they're flicking that nerve. We don't want that
It
happening.
don't take a whole lot.
No. I'm drinking, by the way, McDonald's coffee that's 3 days old, and she catches me drinking the coffee. So, that's it. Anyway.
That's it. That's it in a nutshell.
That's it. So the bee mods we're starting to get a bit low on them.
Yes.
We haven't decided if we're going to discontinue them all or keep some, but we're still going to be moving on to other models.
That's right.
So what is it they say at the auctions? Last call.
Yes.
You know, so shop accordingly, folks. Don't be left out in the dark. And we'll see you in the next video. Just a quick one. It's Friday. Carpenters are working all weekend, which means that I'm going to be working all weekend. And so it is what it is. It's being self-employed.
I know. We're living the dream.
We're living the dream. Yeah, we're living it. We're not actually sleeping it.
We're not dreaming because we're not sleeping long
We're
enough.
dreaming about dreaming. Yeah, folks, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your interest in the
thank you
channel.
for your support, for sure.
We've met so many great people, eh?
Wonderful people.
You get to meet them all.
Oh, fantastic.
I don't, right? So, but I get to see some hop in. We've had,
Oh, yeah,
we've
we
had
have.
two folks here from Cape Breton Island a few weeks ago.
That's right.
Wanted to drop in and visit me, so
That's right.
I didn't think they wanted to visit you. I think it was me. No. Anyway, we'll see you next video, folks. You guys take care. Have a good weekend. Be safe. Be kind to each other, and we'll see you next time. Take care. God bless.